Welcome, everyone,
Yo.
to the second episode of our Androsis campaign.
That we already have multiple hours of campaign on. It's just this is our second episode.
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay. You didn't want to deal with
The first
literally
multiple hours.
six
You guys
sessions
don't.
of
You guys don't
AC
want to know about the
Lothor.
prologue.
Yeah. You dodged
Because literally everything up till now has been the prologue.
Yeah.
So, welcome to Act 1, everybody.
Yay!
And also, as a reward for reaching Act 1, because I forgot to mention it last session, everyone is now level 6!
Huzzah!
I believe everyone's
Anyone got a
already
pencil?
leveled up their characters.
Yes. Hopefully this
And
doesn't make my
Bearlock,
character explode.
If you're able to access yours digitally, I took the liberty of doing so for you.
Where's that?
D&D Beyond.
At some point, we're gonna need to act out the original prologue from Under, because I feel like it's kind of important. But
True.
whatever.
True. And plus, a lot of people are probably going to wonder where Sildar came from in Androsis, but
And some other crap.
we'll flash back to that.
We will flash back.
Okay, but anywho.
Let me just be as annoying as possible.
Could you please not do that?
Alright.
Okay. To recap. Last session, you guys defeated the storm elemental that had been attacking Zorodrora, Shore's homeland. Upon doing so, you retrieved what you now know is its core, and after having your father cast legend lore on it, found that Kaelith was responsible for this elemental's creation. And upon being given the offer from Niemfuk to attend a meeting in his stead in order to discern Kaelith's intentions, you soon found that her plans have seemingly gotten out of hand. Whether her inquisitors are acting on their own or if Kaelith truly is in command is a little unknown to you currently. And while the dragons and the people of Zorodrora investigate the strange vials of what you believe to be liquefied dragon essence, you have set out to Long Chen in order to hopefully deal with this problem before it gets too big. You made it through the checkpoint. We're passing through the border, and upon reaching the town of Olisgate, Lothor, I believe you began looking for the local captain of Kaelith's Inquisitor force, but being unable to find him, quickly returned to town, where a very well-decorated Inquisitor rode in on horseback, asking you for directions to the barracks. And that is where we're going to pick right back up.
Sweet.
So Lothor, as you watch him trot towards the barracks, what do you do?
In my thoughts, I take a look at the little insignia on his arm, and I realize that this is not an ordinary captain we're dealing with. And that changes things significantly. My mind kind of starts racing, and I sort of freeze in my tracks and do my best impression of somebody who looks like he belongs. Because I know at this point, I need to find somebody in charge who is not an Inquisitor.
You go?
Tough.
Bearlock and Shore, I believe the two of you are at the tavern playing cards, correct?
Yes. I'm playing cards
Well, sure is.
with these big clanky hands.
I mean, Shore is probably attempting to teach you, if I had to assume.
Yeah, he would do that.
But,
It's good.
as you're playing cards, you hear a horse trotting past the tavern as you actually watch it walk right past. And you notice the other townsfolk in the tavern. Well, actually, what are your guys' passive perception?
Perception?
That's
Passive perception. So underneath your other ability scores.
11.
11 and
Oh, just found it. That's a 12.
12. Okay, I'd say that's high enough. You notice that upon hearing the horse trotting by on the cobbled street outside, the townsfolk and barkeep that are here with you in this building seem to grow nervous for a moment before they relax as the sound fades away. Lothor, you see this man stop directly in front of the barracks, hop off his horse, and it looks like he turns to look at you, and then you realize he's simply turning to signal a large carriage rolling up behind you. And this carriage passes you, and it's covered in inquisitor guards.
Oh,
And because of how close it is to you, you can tell this is a jailer's cart.
very
But strangely, it's empty. As the carriage rolls up to the barracks, this well-decorated inquisitor gives 3 loud, hard knocks on the door.
So,
The door quickly opens, and another inquisitor steps out. He's not like any inquisitor you've seen before, though. He's hunched over, frail, kind of squirrely. And you can see them exchanging words from a distance. After a moment, the well-decorated inquisitor seems to grow angry, grabbing the other one by the shirt cuff, and basically pulling him up as if to scornfully murmur in his face, before basically throwing him aside, causing the man to fall over onto the cobbled street before he turns and walks into the forest.
I want to kind of get a little, lean in a little bit, see if I can make out what they're saying.
They're several feet away currently. You have to
Okay.
physically walk closer.
I'm going to do that, make it look like I'm going about my duties.
Okay. Do you want to make a deception check?
Sure. That this. Oh my gosh, what is going on?
You would have been better off thinking
No, I'm
I forgot to get my dice. I was so ready with all the tech stuff that I forgot my actual dice.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have the dice. I just
It's a deception check, you said?
Yes.
It's a 19.
19. Okay. In that case, I won't even roll. The guards, they nod at your passing, but otherwise they don't really acknowledge you. But you do hear the captain's voice, barely above a whisper currently, and he says, "If he is not there, I will have your head in his place." Before he throws the man and walks off. What do you do with that information?
I'm going to wait for him to walk off. And look, is this the captain who he's speaking to? Who is this?
No, this appears to be a normal grunt.
All right. As he leaves, I walk over to him, and without picking him up or anything, I say, "You in some kind of trouble?"
He notices you approach, and as you do, he quickly scrambles up, brushing himself off. And he goes, No, I'm alright. I'm quite alright. Just, bit of a miscommunication with my superior officer, that's all.
That didn't seem like a miscommunication to me. You're in trouble.
Oh no, I'm not the one who's in trouble.
Oh, I see.
The one he's after. Now he's in trouble.
that be the captain.
Perhaps. What's it to you, commoner?
I'm actually in the uniform.
Well, that's right. What's it to you, soldier?
I heard rumors that the captain has been a bit AWOL of late.
True. We haven't seen him for a few weeks. Are you a new transfer? I don't recognize you.
Yes, I am. I was told this area needed a little bit of extra guarding, a little bit of extra muscle around the waysides. Well,
Sounds
do
like
my
a
duty
good
to the
call
kingdom.
from Dark Vault.
Indeed.
And your platoon. And your platoon.
Regardless. For now, our orders are simply to stay here, perform our normal duties.
Very well.
It's up to the sergeant to deal with our missing captain.
Very well. I will go on my way and try to keep the peace around here.
You did it. Oh, and don't forget, those farmers on the northern edge of town, they haven't paid their taxes in over a month. It's high time we cast them out of the frying pan, so to speak.
Very well. I'll see to it.
Oh, you won't be going alone. Meet us at their homestead at midnight. We'll smoke them out quick. And with that, he'll salute and re-enter the barracks.
Well, I think before midnight, we'd better pay these farmers a visit.
Perhaps. Do you want to grab the others first?
Yeah, I'm going to head towards the barracks, kind of try to keep to the side streets a little bit, kind of keep my face out of the...
I mean, you do have the face mask as well as part of the image, so your face is concealed.
Alright. I'm gonna walk inside. I see them playing card games. I'm gonna brush up right next to one of them, and I'm gonna be like, "What are you doing? We're supposed to be playing Go."
Ah, my friend, I throw my arm around his shoulder. Come join us in revelry.
I would love to, but I actually have a job to do. And I kind of like give an evil eye at everybody else at the table who clearly is not really doing their job, showing that I'm playing the part of, you know, the tight ass new inquisitor
Yeah.
who hasn't quite learned the way of things yet.
Cool your jets, lad. We're just having a bit of fun on our break.
I have a conversation with you in private, please.
Don't worry, boys. I'll handle this. And I'll get up, asking him, what's going on?
As soon as I take him kind of back behind, like where nobody is, I kind of pin him to the wall a little bit, and I'm like, we got a problem.
The sort that we'd want to go somewhere more private to discuss?
I don't think so. Where's the giant bear?
That's true, actually. Where is Bearlock now?
Where is he? He doesn't
I'm just
exactly
jumping at
fit
the
in.
table.
Okay.
I'm just at the table.
Nobody's
going,
like batting an eye about it.
I'm just like at the table trying to pick up the card.
He's in the corner being like a little animatronic.
I mean, some people are giving Bearlock a uneasy glance.
I'm just trying to pick up the card.
They
On the
mainly
table.
don't care, as he's not seeming to cause any harm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pick up the card to play the game.
Yeah.
Constantly just trying to like.
I say, meet me up in north of town in 15 minutes. I'll just one there.
Good.
With that, I'm gonna slink away as quickly as I came.
Okay. Well, considering there's not much to do in-game in 15 minutes, do you want to just cut to there?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll head over to the table and tell him that something's come up before exiting,
Right.
just to
Okay.
keep up the disguise and everything.
Sounds good. You guys head to the northern homestead, and upon arriving there, you actually find that This place is definitely not in good condition. It's actually, it's pretty broken down. You know, pretty dilapidated, you could say. There's a single farmer, a frail old man trying to push a plow without an ox, and not making much progress.
Before I arrive there, I'm actually going to change
Back into your normal
back into my
outfit.
normal outfit.
Fair enough, I kind of assumed so.
And as he's working out in the field, I'm going to kind of approach him wearing my my rice hat down low, and I'm going to say, "You there? Do you need any assistance?"
Oh, hello, yes, I could use a hand.
Well, absolutely. What do you have to get done today?
Well, I need to plow the field and plant the rice.
I see. I've noticed you're a little behind, aren't you?
Yeah, it gets harder and harder every year. These old bones just can't quite keep up with it.
All
I
right.
would hire hands to help, but I'm lacking in coin as well.
I understand. I won't ask any coin of you then, but I will help you.
Thank you.
And around this time, I arrive at a distance. I pause, noticing that he's changed out of the guard uniform, and then I turn back around.
And I am also plowing fields now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, after changing out of the uniform, I come back.
Oh, that's right. You were wearing one too. I forgot about
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another one. You're quite the shiny fellow.
I'd hope so.
Two shiny fellows. As he sees Bearlock waving from behind.
This gentleman was struggling a little bit with his field plowing.
So that's so?
We could hurry things up a little bit for him.
Well, of course. What needs doing?
Well, like I told this strapping fellow here, the field is plowed and I need someone to help me plant the rice.
All right. And where would I find this rice?
Oh, just over in the shed. Should be first bag on the left.
All right. I will head over there, and I will cast Unseen Servant to do the work for me.
Of course. I would expect no less from royalty.
Exactly. So then those bags just come floating over, planting rice.
I'm being a little bit more intentional. I want to be seen doing this.
Fair enough.
But by the right people, of course.
Yeah. Well, you set to work. Those who are actually helping plow the field, please make a strength check. Those planting the rice, I will have you do a dexterity check.
Okay.
It's a 14 on strength.
Oh, that's sad. I got a
Should I
one.
use my own?
I got a one on
ability?
strength.
Because it is the Unseen
Not
Servant.
again.
Have you ever plowed a field before? It's all crooked. This won't do. You have to start over.
Oh man.
So it is the Unseen Servant doing it. Do I still use my own dex mod or what?
If it has a stat block, use that one. Otherwise, use your own.
All it says is it has a strength of 2, and then the rest of it is up in the air.
Okay, then use your own dex.
Gotcha. Nat 20.
Ooh, very nice. So, while Bearlock's lanes tend to be a little crooked, because instead of using a plow, he's merely just using his own claws to till the field. Lothor's are actually, what did you roll?
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, yours are actually pretty good. Sure, you had to haul a stone or two out of the road, and you're pretty tired by the end of it, but you did a pretty good job. Meanwhile, you just see a rice bag floating in the air as individual rice seeds are getting planted meticulously and perfectly.
As Shore,
Almost as if the servant has done it a million times before.
Yeah. And Shore, meanwhile, is going through taking a look at these different fields and like kind of trying to fix up Bearlock's side of things as he goes.
Okay.
Like just scuffing beneath his shoes.
Yeah, I'll say you do that, but you do also get your shoes pretty dirty in the attempt.
Prestidigitation.
Fair enough. Okay. I'd say all of that takes you around about 5 hours. But when it's done, the older gentleman can't help but marvel at how well of a job you guys did.
I can't believe it. The field hasn't looked this nice in 4 winters.
Well, we're glad to help.
It was no trouble.
Hi. Very glad to be here.
Well, yours was a bit of trouble.
Tried my best.
This one does not have the
I could
hands.
use a mechanical friend like you around, but I assume you would have other places to be, other people to help.
Of course. Before we go on our way, we don't ask for coin, but we would like to better meet, better understand the lives of the people in this village. Would you be able to point us perhaps to the residents?
I mean, of the farm or of everyone in town?
Well, this section of town, of course, the northern farmland.
I'm afraid it's just me out here.
Oh, just you. All right.
It's part of the reason why the work's been so hard.
I see.
And what happened to the rest?
Probably better if I don't say. They could be listening.
They.
The Inquisitors.
They have eyes and ears everywhere.
Well, I want you to know that we are, of course, friends of the people of the town. And I'll actually place in his hand a little token, which is a calling card of the Jidao Order.
And as he does, I will cast message. Don't worry, this way we can respond safely. And he can respond in 25 words or less. And it is heard only by me.
This is for your question?
Yeah.
As he looks at the coin, you see a flash of recognition in his eyes at the symbol. And in your mind, you hear his reply.
The Inquisitors burned their homes. And then they could not pay the taxes. And neither can I.
How much do you owe?
Well, first my face goes grim before I cast message to you as well, explaining that.
How much? Yeah, how much do you owe?
What's so shocking, pal?
12,000 gold.
You're better off not knowing.
Oh.
That's a lot.
Rice seeds are hard to come by these days. Most are kept in the capital in the Queen's storehouse.
I see.
Do you have horses?
No. All our livestock were taken or killed by wolves.
What do you say we give him one and get him out of town?
That is an option. I had hoped perhaps to solve things more amicably. But it seems the order is above reasoning.
I think it's better that we keep things low profile, like you said.
Low profile.
Yeah?
It's from the job of mechanical bear.
He
How is he
turns
low
back to the
profile?
phone and looks at you, Lothor, and he just says,
Where did you get this? I have not seen one in years.
Seen one what?
I kind of have like a pain look on my face as he says this. They're about all I have left.
I see. So the stories were true? It's gone?
They're true. That doesn't mean the Tao is silent.
He clutches the coin firmly in his hand.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
He starts hobbling toward his homestead.
Okay.
As you follow, he leads you inside. It's a simple home. The windows are all boarded shut as the glass was all broken in times past. And he actually leads you down to the basement. And he heads over to one corner, which seems empty at first. And he says,
It was a pain in the arse to hide this.
and he grabs a little knot in the wood, pulls it up, and built into the back of this hidden trap door is a small shrine to the lady.
Oh.
I'm afraid this may be all that's left of her worshippers now, aside from you. You may take whatever you wish.
What's in there? Just the shrine?
There's actually a small statuette of the lady,
Okay.
along with some incense candles,
Mm-hmm.
and a small notebook.
I look it all over and I say, I can't in good conscience take this from you.
Are you sure?
Well, keep in mind that he might be leaving town, and all of this behind.
If I'm right, and they're coming for me, this will all be destroyed if it stays.
Yeah.
There must be some way yet to settle his debt.
I think it's better to avoid confrontation here.
Very well. I will take these and I will keep them safe. But
Thank you.
I will not take ownership of them. These belong to you, and should you ever need them again, all you must do is ask, and I will return them.
Please, accept them as a gift in exchange for your hard work.
Very well.
I do hope that someone can use the rice once it's grown.
I hope so as well. Even if I can't profit from it, it's better that others are able to eat. Regardless, it's starting to get late, and I assume that this is not the place for any of us to be.
No. Come with me. And I'll put my arm around his shoulder, helping him to walk.
Thank you.
As well, I would have taken a look at the journal, just like the first page or so.
The notebook?
Yeah, I would like to look at the notebook as well, but I was going to wait until they're gone. I was going to say, you take him to safety. I will look after the farm.
I would have been looking at it like when we first went down. And then if you wanted it, I would have given it.
The notebook itself holds a children's story you both remember,
Okay.
called The Dragons of Amethyst and Obsidian.
Ooh.
I will share the details of that with you later,
Okay.
but for now we will focus on the present.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gem dragons are pretty cool, though.
Yeah. In fact, Lothor, this intrigues you greatly because you know that one of the lady's forms is actually a dragon made of amethyst.
Oh. Tough.
Interesting.
Stow that.
But anyhow, You guys get the old man to safety. I assume you lent him a horse to get out of town.
Yeah.
The best thing for my plan, and I'm going to go about this right away, is to find some way to settle the debt. But that is a debt.
Yeah, if you want to look around his homestead to see any like proof or reasoning behind the value of this debt, you may do so.
Okay.
If possible,
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look around.
I'd like
Investigation
to.
check. Anywho, continue.
I'd like to use my disguise to sort of steal one of the guards' horses.
Oh, okay.
It's an 11 for me.
I'll have you do a deception check for that because they do have a guard posted at the stables.
Okay, and I'll be trying to distract him while my mage hand unties it and leads it away.
Okay. In that case, roll for animal handling as well.
Alright. For animal handling and deception.
Yep, you can make those as 2 separate rolls.
Deception, I got a 10.
Okay.
Animal handling, that's a dirty 20.
Okay. The guard notices the horse get free, but is honestly just completely surprised at the fact that there's just a floating hand pulling these reins along. And if you want to, I will allow you an opportunity attack to try and knock him out.
Okay, in that case, I will cast Shillelagh and hit him with my staff. Right, so that means I get to use my charisma in place of my regular strength for this.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is an 11 to hit.
Okay. I'd say... I almost forgot I actually had a stat plus for these guys. Give me 1 moment.
That is probably one of the lowest rolls I could get.
What are you hitting?
I'm trying to hit this guy.
What the heck?
Here we go.
Pay attention for 2 seconds, or stop paying attention for 2 seconds, and he's already hurting somebody.
Stealing force.
Bro.
What did you roll to hit again?
Okay.
11. That just misses.
Can I have said I cast guidance on myself first?
Sure.
Okay. That
Sure.
Sure. For sure.
A what?
13 to hit.
13, that hits.
Okay.
And I will not have you actually deal damage because we will consider this a knockout strike. All you had to do was make contact. And so, yeah, you're able to successfully knock him out and get the horse for the old man to leave town.
Yep. Okay.
The old man thanks you. Is there anywhere specific you tell him to go?
One of here. Don't ever return.
What's the areas around here?
Well, he could flee through the northern coast of the Dragonlands to the neighboring country of Zadristan, which is just to the north.
Okay.
But he would have to catch a boat to get there.
Can I give him directions to Zruadrora?
That's a long journey, and he doesn't have provisions unless you give him some.
Do I know of any old friends in neighboring cities that I might have told him about?
It's not any that you can recall in the moment. But,
A lot of bridges.
I would say after a short amount of time, we'll just say you guys sent him to the southernmost town of Zadristan for now.
Okay.
And he heads off towards the nearest port in order to catch a boat, thanking you as he leaves town short.
Okay.
Anything else you guys want to do before midnight?
One investigating one.
Yes. What was your roll for the investigation check?
Was I believe I forgot. Let me roll again.
Okay.
It's a 15.
15. You look around, you actually find some crudely written receipts for the bags of rice and grain. The plow itself apparently was a rental. And it appears he's been trying to farm buying things in that style for the past 4 years. And he has not been able to pay off a single time. Like, he hasn't been able to pay it off at all. And so the cost just built.
Interesting. My mind is racing to find some way to pay off his debt, but this is a little hopeless, honestly.
Yeah. In fact, Riven even pats you on the shoulder and says, "There's not much else we can do for this man. I think it's time to prepare for a fight."
Very well.
Are you doing all right?
I'm so sorry, Gregory.
I don't know. I had hoped with the coming of higher up like this, it would come to a fight. That accelerates things considerably.
It does. I'm worried of what Kaelith may be planning. It might be more dangerous than we realize.
There must be some way to undermine the authority of the inquisitors here.
I believe you have a plan that could work, but it's risky. We don't exactly know the extent of their abilities as of late.
It's true, but a higher up like this, that would put me on the radar a little higher up than I'm ready for, but
It may be necessary.
I trust your guidance.
I'll go with whatever you decide will do. This is your journey.
Very well. Ooh, decision time.
Yeah. By the way, after the old man leaves town, I'm assuming the two of you reunite with Lothor at the homestead?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will let you discuss among yourselves as to what you want to do next, while I prepare some things.
We have options. We need to know together which one we should do. Option 1 is the one that I had considered at first, but I now worry may be too risky. The man who wrote in this morning is a higher up of the inquisitors, above a captain. As a member of the Chromatic Order, I can challenge him legally to a fight, of which none of the inquisitors can interfere in. Should he choose to accept my status, he may not. Should I win, it would paint the entire Inquisitor Order as a disgrace in the eyes of the town and in the region. That would make us enemies of the state.
And targets as well.
And targets. However, should it be seen as legitimate, the Order would not be able to deal with us so quietly. That is an option. It's very risky and very dangerous.
Yet we could also play it safe and keep to ourselves and try to focus on probably the root cause of all of this.
I will not do nothing. That brings me to option 2. My going guys pretending to be a member of the Inquisitors. I talk directly to this higher up and I paint a picture that the order here has become weak and impulsive. That they would rather burn a farm than reap the grain and send it to Long Chen. The farmer's gone, that much is clear. That means the land can be seized. That means that there is an amicable end to this. Should this higher up be prudent enough to see the necessity of it. But that gambles entirely on his judgment.
Both of these games are. That's what worries me.
Guys, someone trips the files alarm.
Please don't.
Please don't. No.
Someone tripped the
Okay. Okay. What were we talking about?
No idea.
Our options. We confront the higher up publicly, or I basically go to him in guise and raise my concerns, of which he could decide that I am bad and dismiss me, or worse.
Or we could do one leading into.
Or option 3, we raise 12,000 gold and pay off the debts. And then we sow a narrative. That narrative being that the town is compliant, that the order is successful, but not because of the Inquisitors, because they believe in the Tao, and the Tao tells them to be good citizens.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
You say that the debt was paid by a friend, and that becomes legend.
Interesting.
That is what I'd hope to do, but the debt seems to be too high to pay.
Interesting.
True enough. And if we were to do the more public option, what would be the plan then? We'll be drawing items.
When they come to take the farm, I offer myself as payment. And if they refuse, then I challenge them.
Then you would be going as prisoner.
Possibly.
Are you quite certain about this?
I'm not certain of any of this. All I know is I will not stand idly.
I must agree. Came to me. Part of me just wants to burn that whole building down.
It may come to that yet.
Well, I suppose we'll have to see. When you do this, if you need healing, I will be in the crowd, honey. Assuming that this is your plan.
Okay. I would say after you guys finish up, sorry to interrupt,
Of course.
I would say you guys can feel free to fortify your defenses in this homestead if you wish, or you can prepare to stand your ground outside. Outside would be preferable, however, as From what Lothor has told you, you believe this place is going to literally be caught on fire.
Yeah. Well, what I'll do is go around town kind of warning the people that there's going to be some sort of disturbance tonight so that they can watch.
Okay.
And so that whatever happens will be very public.
That makes sense. I will have you roll a persuasion check for that, sure.
Very well.
Bearlock, Lothor, what do you guys do?
I am chilling.
For me, this is a ceremony, so they can come with fire and stuff. I have a more ceremonial, honorable
Purpose for
plan.
them? Okay.
We'll see if they accept the honor, because if not, then we're going to have to fight our way out, and that could be very hairy.
I got a 23 on persuasion.
Okay. The villagers nod, kind of somber, but they seem to understand.
What was your persuasion for? I didn't understand that.
Basically, going around town and subtly telling them that there was going to be trouble soon. Need to keep an eye out.
Very well. Well, we're going with the cinematic option instead of the amicable option.
Well, we gotta make a story for the people to watch, right?
Yeah. Okay, you're going to have to booby trap the house after this, because chances are we're going to be fighting our way out of this.
There are definitely chances for that.
I have a few plans in mind.
I have a lot of fun things.
Shoot.
Alright.
Let's see.
Are we able to take a rest at all?
I would say you have enough time for a short rest.
Very
That's
nice.
all I need as a warlock.
I have. There's
No
no really
need
good
rest.
spell.
So I'm
Let me
chilling.
find it.
Guys, I'm so glad. I don't need rest.
Huzzah, full spell slots.
Sanctuary might be helpful. Let's see what I got. I got Revivify, Mass Healing Word.
Okay, nice to have a couple of those restraints. User.
This is Word. That's it. I'm going to use Glyph of Warding and create some explosive runes.
Okay.
I can. Let's see, what level is that? It's at 30 level. Okay. I can make 3 of those across the farm. 1 in the house, which should probably. How big is the house?
The house in total is like 106. Well, not. I'd say about a 30 by 30 foot square in the interior, with an additional 5-foot porch all the way around.
Okay, I'm putting an explosive rune in the middle of the house.
Okay. What is the trigger for this rune?
I'm going to put a rug over it. If they remove the rug looking for secrets such as a trapdoor, it will go off.
Okay.
Tough. Or that can also mean if any of us pulls the rug, it's a rug pull. That'll blow up the house. The whole thing.
Okay.
Well, good thing I have ways of doing that from a distance.
Fudge.
Okay.
Prepare the rug for explosion!
I think I'm ready.
Alright.
Because there's not much I can do with the terrain. hoping it shows up well enough on the screen, but we will find out later on.
Very nice.
Okay. I would say all these preparations give you about half an hour before the inquisitors are scheduled to arrive. Where do you guys want to place yourselves? Because basically they will be coming from your south.
Mm-hmm. Well, I need to be visible, but I also need to have a good line of retreat.
Okay.
I'm sort of gathering a little bit of a crowd over on one side.
Okay, so you're like off in the distance.
Yeah, like
Gathering a crowd at the tree line.
Yeah, within view of everything.
Okay.
But
In
not...
that case, I'd say you're about 100 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just remove you from the battlefield because you will not be visible on the battlefield here.
So I do want to be close enough at some point, but I want to be like blending with the crowd.
You'll be able to get there easily within like 2 rounds if you dash the first round, but this is not going to be able to show the townsfolk.
What's the foundation of the house made out of?
It's some very simple cobblestone work mixed with a little bit of clay in order to help make sure the cobblestones don't shift.
I can work with that. Okay.
I'm going to be probably drawing the crowd a little bit nearer once the guards arrive. So
I am going... Oh, this is going to be a performance. This is going to be great.
It better be. Otherwise, this is going to go bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, little.
So, I would say... Just
I'm sort of like
alter this a little.
kind of trying to incite a riot, but like not quite yet. Like getting tensions risen, but not over the edge.
Yeah. Yes. That awkward. Okay. So. Oh wait, duh, I need to rearrange it to where they are approaching from the south, actually. Give me 1 moment. So, as you guys are completing your preparations, Lothor, you look out the front door, which you had set up as a barricade of sorts. You kind of you had Bearlock rip it off its hinges, and it is like lying sideways against the door frame. And you peer over the top of that, and you see lantern light weaving its way towards you through the trees.
Very well.
At first it's 1 light, then 3, then 5, now 11 total. And as they get closer, you see that the sergeant is leading the way, with the hunched over man hobbling directly behind him. The sergeant motions for something from the hunched over old man, who hands it to him. It appears to be a metal comb that's hollowed out. He raises it to his mouth, and his voice seems to be amplified as he speaks into it. Farmer McGillen, you have been charged with a felony of the lowest degree, being unable to pay your taxes to Her Majesty the Queen. If you come out now, we will shorten your sentence. But if you do not, you will suffer the harshest punishment.
I stand at this with the hat kind of low, like Kung Fu Panda style.
Mm-hmm.
I sit in the field and I shout loud enough for them to hear. I say, "He is not here."
He whips his head towards you, still holding what you think is just a hollow version of a megaphone. And why not, citizen?
Allow me to settle his debt. Take me instead.
Persuasion check.
That's 23.
Okay. He looks to a pair of inquisitors and then nods towards you. The pair begin walking towards you, each with a pair of cuffs. As they approach, the one asks for you to place your hands behind your back, while the other helps you stand up before
I will do
placing the manacles around your wrists and your feet.
If they do notice, I am wearing the I am going to wear the sigil that I hold of the royal family and cufflinks as well that I have with that.
I will
See
have
if they
them
notice
roll a
that.
perception check for that. What is your AC?
21.
21. They notice. They pause before the final manacle clasps shut on your wrist, and they look at each other. Sergeant? The one calls over. You might want to come take a look at this. The sergeant comes walking over, and at first he just grabs your face roughly. I don't recognize this man. But sir, his emblems. He takes a closer look. You said it's a medallion in your cufflinks?
Mm-hmm. Well, a pin that
The
connects
pin.
the
And his
Right.
eyes go wide. For a moment, I want you to roll another persuasion check.
that is a mod 20.
Okay. He releases you, taking a couple steps back. How? That's impossible.
Does something the matter?
She told us you were dead.
My death was greatly exaggerated.
The Ember Princess returned. Unshackle him immediately. The guards do so without question. The shackles fall to the floor, and he kneels.
Oh,
My prince, I apologize. What? Why are you here? If I may be so bold.
why am I here? Well, I've seen a great many sins since crossing the border. Sins against the Tao. I worry that the Order has lost its way.
There is no one left but you of that order. They all died.
It was that very Order that spared me.
They said you died in that attack.
I should have, were it not for the mercy of the Tao itself and its source.
You speak of the third goddess.
I do.
What would you have us do?
The Tao tells me to forgive this man his debt. And to ensure that this township remains in peace. A land cannot serve when it is crushed, just as a tree cannot produce good fruit when it is pruned too heavily.
I understand. If this is about the taxation, I'm afraid you will have to take that up with your sister. I have no power over that matter.
That is where I am headed.
Would you like us to send word of your return?
Sure.
Yes?
Should we send word of her coming?
I believe we just may.
Very well. You may send word.
Of course. I will set about doing so immediately. Me and my guards will return to the barracks and make preparation, and send word so they may make preparations for your arrival in the capital.
Very well.
And with that, he scrambles to his feet, practically running back to the group as they all retreat back to town. The crowd, by the way, has been whispering and in confusion the entire time since Lothor spoke up.
Yeah.
Asking stuff like, what just happened? Who was that? Why did the guards react that way?
At this point, I will step forward out of the crowd, raising my arms up to get their attention.
They all turn to look at you.
I'll wave Lothor over as well. What's the town's name?
Allisgate.
Good people of Allisgate. I am none other than Shorhiash Majid Lunazeros, son of Niamfuk and Longren Jarges Lunazeros, heir to the throne of Zruajor. And this, I raise your arm up, is Lothor, the brother of your queen.
The crowd instantly begins murmuring, but quite louder, in exclamation, as they're like, the Ember Prince? He's back? But he was said to be dead! How can this be? And, just more stuff like that.
Yeah, I raise my arms again, waiting for them to
And
fight.
also, you hear the faintest... Zora what?
Whoever said that, I give a very sharp look.
It's a 5-year-old.
They're not gonna like this
I-
occurrence.
I shake my head and
I walk forward and I say, you should know that your town is under my protection. And greater yet, the Tao seeks to bless you.
The old man you saw when you entered town walks forward. But he's actually dressed differently from before. He's wearing all black. Tight-fitting robes, almost like a ninja. And he's wielding a staff of gnarled oak root.
Oh,
He walks up to you, places a hand on your shoulder. Well done, Ember Prince. We've been expecting you. My name is Venus. I apologize for not introducing myself properly before, but I needed to make sure of your intentions as you spoke of them.
I sort of huff that I'm being excluded here.
Patience, Prince Ling, will get to you in a moment.
Prince Ling? That's not my name.
We will have to speak. Not now. There are too many eyes in this. I'll come fetch you when the time is right. With that, he walks on. And 3 others wearing similar outfits follow him.
Nice. I turn again to the people, and under the protection of Zruadrora as well.
Goes silent. I'm sorry.
You'll forget him.
Long Chen doesn't know about Zorodora at all. They are very...
They're very nationalist, I'm sorry to say.
No, actually, they literally have just not been told about it.
Oh, yeah.
They have literally no knowledge on it.
Yeah, we kind of keep that out of our history classes. Sorry.
No, that was purely Kaelith's doing. You had no idea.
I clear my throat. The people of Bahamut.
Ah, that gets some recognition.
We're good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping to sway
Also,
as well.
I'm sorry, sure. But, as a reaction, and also because of partially cultural stuff, they start chucking raw platinum at your face.
I will... Okay, I will cast Unseen Servant to collect it.
Okay.
What the?
It's all really tiny pieces, so it doesn't actually hurt, but it's like... It's almost like platinum dust.
Hey.
You know, almost like a mocking confetti.
Mhm.
Okay.
The mocking confetti has hit you.
Anywho.
Well, I'll just accept it gracefully,
Okay.
as if it was a celebration.
Yeah. And the townsfolk, after a moment, they stop because they realize, oh wait, this might actually be rude.
Yeah.
And they just say, well, thank you, heroes. Or at least one person steps forward and says this. What shall we do now that you have returned?
Well,
Spread word.
spread word and be good citizens to the government. Even if it seeks to choke you out and to crush you. Do everything you can to show them that you will follow them, and that you will trust their judgment. And when the time comes, they will not see you as an enemy. Change is coming. But until then, show that you mean no harm.
They all nod. I'd like you to roll a persuasion check on that one.
Alright.
Guidance on that.
Good.
Does that mean D4?
Yeah.
D4, okay. That's helpful. And persuasion is good. It's not guidance.
Well, what's your persuasion? Because mine's +8.
That's 12.
Oh, okay.
You're a little low.
Well, they all nod and murmur for a moment, and then they all just start to filter away. You can't tell whether or not they decided to follow your wisdom or not.
I kind of made a sour face at that one, as if I would prefer to fight back, but
We fight back by not fighting.
yeah. I don't
Very well done.
say
I didn't
anything.
expect you to roll so high on that persuasion against the sergeant.
Very
He
nice.
was prepared to pull a surprise on you.
And I was prepared to cast Hold Person on him.
I was
it
really
wouldn't have
expecting a
worked.
fight. That was scary, guys.
He would not have been a person any longer had he done what he was going to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's so scary.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, also, Lothor, when he was super close up, you did notice he had a small patch of dragon scales just under his shirt collar.
Oh, great.
Interesting.
So dodged a massive bullet in his mouth. I hope you all know that.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah, the townsfolk return to town. The farmstead goes quiet.
So I'm full of new the cards.
I'm put him back. Okay. We'll cut that.
Cut that out.
Editors, make that explode.
I'll have that timed with my thumbs up.
And then another one when I make movies.
It'll be all like,
Explode again,
Exactly.
right now. Editors, make me die.
guys, I'm not Lixian, come on.
I can do it. I can do it.
True,
So
I could just put the footage on the Google Drive.
do it.
Editor,
Then we
make
can-
me disappear.
No, we're not doing that.
No, that is way too difficult.
We're not doing that.
Just kidding.
It's me.
In order to make it
No.
disappear, you'd have to actually quickly duck under the table and then
No.
just clip it.
No. You make him invisible.
We're,
As
we're
in
getting
under
off
a
topic.
cardboard box.
We're getting off topic.
Yeah.
Floating
But yeah,
phone under
the farmstead has now gone quiet.
Sorry.
The three of you are the only ones left.
Combat guys.
What? Sorry.
Yeah, congratulations on that, by the way. You just avoided fighting the sergeant and 10 inquisitors all at once.
I had a plan, but
My whole
That's-
plan
that's
was
painful.
he does his
I
thing.
was prepared to send you back up. As you saw.
nice.
Yeah, I was getting ready for him to do his whole thing, and then
Guys,
I'm in the crowd inciting a riot, and then he gets thrown back, and I subtle spell heal him.
They were gonna-
this legendary.
Your backup was going to stop the riot because that would have just gotten the villagers killed.
Yeah, I was just trying to do a cool moment.
I really am just this legendary dude who's gonna go
But
down
yeah,
in the legend.
Apparently.
The second half of the night is yours. It is 12:20 right now.
You know what Lothor's gonna do? He's gonna meditate,
Meditation
and he's
time.
going to try and talk to Riven or the lady.
Okay. What do the rest of you do?
I no longer need to sleep, actually,
Oh, come on,
thanks to my new level and the Eldritch
Oh.
Medication.
Speaking of which, actually, sure.
Mm-hmm.
After all the commotion has ended and you've all begun preparing for the night, or to spend the rest of your night, you receive a sending spell from Sildar. He says, Dragon Essence experiment is going well. No effects on the Dragonborn here. Otherwise, nothing of note. And I believe that's all he says.
Alright, I will respond. Lothor's status is public. What was the name of the town?
All escape.
Alla's Gate is under our protection. We'll be heading to see the Queen soon.
Okay. With that, the spell ends, and that's all you get from Sildar. But I want you to roll an insight check real quick.
Very well. That's pretty high. It's one second much. Let's do fun. So that should be a 19.
19. Sildar sounded very haggard, tired, as if he's been going through something alone.
Then at the end of the message, I would have added, "Are you okay?"
To which he would not have responded.
Oh.
It's not okay, guys.
In fact, you get the feeling, because of your high roll, that he may not actually be in Zorodrora already.
The bugs sound wrong.
The what?
The bugs sound wrong. There's no cicadas.
Yeah. But yeah, Lothor,
Someone's about to get
you
cooked.
roll a religion check for your meditation. Bearlock, what are you up to for the night?
Oh, is there a chess club, perhaps?
No. This
No.
is a very rural town.
Hey,
Think, like, out-of-the-way country town, but Japanese themed.
that's my money, baby.
Is there a horse race going on?
In the middle of the night?
No.
Oh,
The town is dead. Everyone's asleep.
Ah.
Or going to bed.
Just go hang out at the broth. Just kidding.
What?
Okay.
Just go hang out at the broth.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Editor, take
Don't
that,
do that.
Take that joke out.
Yeah.
Going to.
Not.
I'm probably just gonna be like chilling in the middle of nowhere on a rock.
Okay. In that case, I'll have you roll just a generic wisdom check. So, no saving throw, just normal modifier for wisdom. And while you're rolling that,
That's 12.
okay. Lothor, you begin your meditation where he showed you the shrine.
That's nice.
And as you do so, you feel your connection to the lady resonating stronger purely because of the proximity. It's not only the location of the original shrine itself, but also from the objects of worship within your bag.
Nice.
In fact, you even get the impression to set them out as they were, and to keep your eyes fixated on the statuette, which I forgot to mention is actually also carved from amethyst itself.
I will do that. I will lay them out exactly as it was. Put down.
You do so, and after a moment, you feel like the statuette's eyes sparkle a little brighter than before,
Trippy. And
as the lady's voice enters your mind. Lothor, that was well done.
thank you.
What do you wish of me?
Oh. Simply guidance. How do I reach my sister? How do I bring this to a close that benefits all?
I believe you're on the right path. However, your sister may not be able to. It may yet be beyond saving. What she has done to others and herself. I see now there's no going back for her. Her mind is not as it once was.
I do not know if I have the strength to confront her.
You will have the strength. I will make sure of that.
Very well, then I will trust that promise.
And in return for that trust, I will trust you with a new gift. And you feel a presence touch the small of your back.
Chakras.
And a surge of power floods through you as she says, "This will only work a few times. Do not waste it. But enjoy the new form." And she leaves.
What?
You now gain the ability to return to your full draconic form 3 times.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh, that's big.
But it will only last 10 minutes each.
Oh boy. Oh, I can't be trusted with this.
Tough.
I mean, last time she gave you the illusion. This time it's the real deal.
Hey, okay. That's
She
not my-
promised you'd have the strength.
I'm gonna have to use that so wisely. Oh no. That
You
means
only
that,
have 3 times.
that means some big stuff's coming our way.
Yeah.
We
Oh, yeah,
are
you have no
fun.
clue what you're in for.
We are so
But-
fun.
But you do know. Because you saw it when you used your illusion gift. Even if it was only for a flash before you were able to alter it. This isn't your red dragon form. A lot of your scales have modeled and changed to gold.
That's weird.
You don't entirely understand why, but you feel like it has something to do with reflecting your current physical appearance as well.
Guys, he's about to get a massive upgrade.
I mean, above the table, you know what's going on.
I do know what's
Because
going
this was your plan.
This was my plan all along.
But the transformation's not complete. She's allowing you to do this before it's ready.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Anywho, fair luck. After everyone else is done for the night, you're kind of in your powered down mode, stargazing as you lay on a large boulder,
Boulder.
when a familiar presence arrives in your mind.
Ooh.
The Lord
Is it
knows.
Glegui?
Hello, my child. It's been a while.
Oh yeah, it has.
How have you been since the, transplanar crossing?
It's been interesting.
You up for a little training?
Why not?
As you exit your power down mode and sit up, the
Ugh.
goddess of war and the wild stands before you.
Pretty high.
She draws a pair of twin short swords and tosses you. Do you catch it?
I don't. About to find out.
You don't have to roll for this. You can
Wow,
just
we
choose-
caught it!
Okay, you caught it. She says, "This is a blade you used to be familiar with. Do you remember?"
No.
No. It will come back to you. Ready yourself.
Wow.
Roll for initiative.
Initiative.
Put that phone down.
Ooh, we're cooked.
Fight.
Yeah, bro, put that phone down. You're going to want to focus here. Allow me to prepare the battleground because I have this set up. I'm going to use it at least once.
Guys,
Heck yeah.
guys, I'm cooked. I got a 9.
You got a 9.
I got a 9.
We'll train with train. You get better.
I'm cooked.
You gotta get good, bro.
I do not have a token for her, so we are just going to use
Okay.
this one on the battlefield just to represent her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to set you guys right next to each other on the board so that people can see what's going on. And Sekra is going to attack first.
Alright.
So, and she is actually going to attempt to slash at some of the wires in your elbow.
Oh
right,
no.
right inside a chink of your armor. What is your AC?
AC. What's AC?
Armor class.
Oh. 17.
17, okay. She just misses. You're able to basically move your arm downward, almost as if you're dislocating your shoulder, but it's more so your mechanical arm extending slightly so that the blade bounces off your metallic bicep instead.
My metallically blue bicep.
Clever. Your move. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm cooked.
What you doing anyway?
Okay. First up. Uh-huh. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna use my bow.
No bow. You
Oh,
have
no
to use
bow?
the short sword.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try going for like a downward slash all the way up.
Oh, an upward strike.
Yeah.
Sure, okay. What did you roll?
A 3.
Okay. She easily parries it.
Oh no.
And as she moves into this position,
Oh shoot.
she swings at your neck.
Oh.
But once again, your armored plating deflects the blow.
Taking the
Hooray!
opportunity to grab some.
Go ahead.
To grab some water too, actually.
Well, if you could grab me a bottle of water, that would be greatly appreciated.
Mm. Well, since my arm's already like around this area, I'm probably just gonna try going with a.
Roll again.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be a 8.
Okay. She ducks under your swing this time and goes for your knees.
Oh, my knees!
And finally manages to land a blow.
Oh no!
And she cuts one of your oil valves.
No!
And you begin leaking oil on the ground.
No!
She flicks some of the smear off her blade as she stands, as you fall to one knee and she points the blade at your throat.
Okay.
Perhaps you weren't ready. Just remember this. And the combat's over, by the way.
Oh man.
Remember this. That armor can only protect you for so long. Underneath, you're still flesh and blood.
We don't have any bottles with me. Here's a cup. Precarious open.
Do you truly not remember any?
I do recall a little.
Tell me.
I recall something. I was on a table-ish area as my insides were being replaced.
With machines.
Yeah.
The day they changed you. I am sorry that happened. Your people were never meant to encounter such a fate, but
I can still sometimes feel the pain.
I understand. I would promise to make you whole again, but I'm afraid that level of magic is outside my power. It took a great many mages to make you what you are. I don't think there's any going back from that.
No, definitely not.
But you and I can make sure that something like that doesn't happen again. Even as it continues now.
I also recall a few others. I don't know if this is still happening, but I'd like to make sure it's not. And if it does try to happen again, I'd like to stop it.
That's good. That's the reason why I chose it.
Oh, no idea.
Oh, here you appear!
Jimmy has finally returned to the table! Jimmy Dean has returned!
Hooray!
So freaking much!
Connor, you just missed one of the worst fight cards ever.
You just missed Fairlawn getting his butt kicked by his godly patron.
Oh, good.
Also, I avoided an entire fight with being cool and badass.
Yeah, he used his reputation in a country to stop them from burning a house to them.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, don't do that. It's,
But anyhow, we are not
Did
done.
you ever do anything about that?
oh no!
The what?
Oh no! Oh
We'll get
no!
back to that.
Is he about to get cooked?
In the meantime, returning to what Bearlock and Sekra were up to, she says, "Would you like me to help you recover more of your memory?"
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. This may hurt a little. She places her hand on your head. And almost instantly, a searing hot flash of pain racks through your mind as your vision goes white. And we will finish that interaction there.
Ooh.
I will send you more details of your full backstory after the
In
session.
Discord.
After the session.
In Discord.
I
Yes.
feel like my eyes just like slam open at 2 a.m. and I'm like, oh no.
But, Jimmy,
Jimmy Dean.
to fill you in, we are now in the country of Long Chen, where Lothor's sister Kaelith reigns. She has apparently begun experimenting with the essence of dragons, using it to alter humans and giving them draconic abilities and appearances. You are at the easternmost town of Allisgate, having just entered the border, like, within the day. And Lothor just stopped a force of her inquisitors from burning a house to the ground, using his reputation as the Ember Prince.
And,
That's a fancy word.
and sure helped. He gathered a crowd and then tried to be like,
Yeah. If you need more details, feel free to read the recaps in Discord after the session.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I did read the recap, but I don't remember.
I'll be adding more details after the session's over, just to recap this session as well. So, but anyhow, Sildar is no longer with you. He is currently at Shore's hometown,
Well, dang, he's not
or so
dead.
you think, helping to research some of this dragon essence because they were able to obtain a large vat of it, and the dragons helped transport it there. But yeah, it is about like 12:30, maybe 1 p.m. at night currently.
1 a.m.
Yeah, 1 a.m. And everyone's kind of just hunkering down doing their own thing. There's not quite enough time for a long rest, as there's only like 6.5 hours till dawn. And Lothor gave the Inquisitors permission to let Kaelith know you're coming.
Meanwhile, Jimmy's just been in the tavern drinking all day. We
Yeah.
finally threw him out.
Yeah.
The activities. Yeah.
You couldn't find anything to make good sausage.
This is factual.
We could do something super funny right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to the farmhouse.
That's true, actually, Jimmy. If you want to, you can reach the rest of the group at the farmhouse and just see what everybody's doing.
Might as well.
You encounter Bearlock in the woods, flat on his back, in a mossy meadow, and he kind of seems to wake up upon your arrival.
An opportunity. I wanted to force feed him sausages.
His armor is steaming. Bearlock, you suddenly wake up from your memory-induced coma
Okay.
to find Jimmy standing over you.
You know,
Just like, well.
Also, I will say, having your memories return, so have your emotions.
Come on, you're gonna play this out. This is so funny.
Yeah,
I
talk.
can't roleplay.
Just talk.
Yes, you can.
Talk in
You're an old
character.
man in the
That's all
woods.
you
You
do.
just found-
Improv.
That'd be weird.
Lay back down. Let me cook some more sausages. Your armor is steaming.
You
Lay
managed,
down.
You managed to cook a few sausages. In the meantime, do you make discussion and ask what the heck he's doing there?
Jimmy didn't even like
You know me, kid. I need them sausages.
It's amazing.
These are the shenanigans we get at this table, people. Get used to it. Because Jimmy Dean sausage joke will never go.
Yup.
I love my sausage.
At least not for a while.
Just hold still for just a second. We're almost done.
I don't want sausages.
I'd say half an hour later you finish cooking sausages.
Here, Baylock. Take some sausage.
No! I want sausage.
Wait a minute. These are water sausages. There's no nutritional value.
Oh, for your
Okay.
We don't want to know what that is.
They're catfish.
Oh, okay. Eat your sworn dogs.
Guys, I love going golfing. You got the world's natural hot dog.
Okay, we're getting off track. Do you guys return to the homestead?
Let's go to homestead too, boss.
Okay, when you walk into the homestead, you do notice that the rug is ever so slightly crooked.
Sure, I'm just gonna say.
Jimmy is too drunk to notice.
Yeah, the rug's just got a little bit of a,
It's slightly.
it's slightly askew. Any of you care?
What's slightly askew me?
It means it's a little crooked. There's a mark of dust on the floor and the carpet doesn't line up with it.
It seems a little out of place.
Yeah. Lothor, where are you in the house?
But what's going
Fast asleep in one of the corners.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Sure, where are you in the house?
I'm probably not really in the house, or I'd be like on the roof.
Okay, we'll say you're on the roof.
I did also get a book from Bahamut with my recent level.
Oh,
We have the chance, we have the
Some
opportunity to
reading
do something
through that.
so funny right now.
And it's basically a book like passed down from generation to generation.
I'm assuming this is part of your warlock stuff?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I know your subclass. Awesome.
Yeah. Active the two.
Tome.
Whatever it is.
Tomb is with a B. Tome is with a B.
Back to the tomb, that's a whole different thing.
Anywho.
There's going to be a lich.
Yeah.
Sure.
If Lothor is asleep, since you don't have enough time for a long rest, I'll say you wake up to Bearlock and Jimmy's arrival.
And during that time, I will be taking 6 short rests.
As they're walking towards this glyph that I forgot to disarm,
Yeah, you hear Bearlock.
I hear them come in and my eyes go. I go, stop!
Just the glass shattering sound effect.
Yeah.
Stop! Do not move! It would be so funny if you moved. It would be so funny.
Jimmy is probably drunk.
Yeah.
He tries to freeze, but I will have you roll a dex saving throw, Jimmy.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Oh, this is so funny.
Drunk. Bought 18.
Okay, you stumble a little, but you manage to stay off the carpet.
Dude.
What about your feet are right at the edge of this carpet?
Yeah.
Take another step, something's probably gonna happen.
I think Bearlock's gonna have to do this too. I kind of want this to happen.
Dex saving throw, Bearlock.
Airlock just went through so much.
Yeah, he did. Also, you guys
Guys,
notice,
get ready for the place to blow up or something.
By the way, you guys do notice that his ankle is leaking oil.
Oh.
Or not his ankle, his knee.
Guys, I got a 5.
Oh no! Here we go!
Oh no. Bearlock, you trip over Jimmy, knocking you both onto the rug.
Oh!
And the force of the impact caused it to scoot a little.
You know that scene from Demon Hunters?
Which demon hunter?
What's it called?
K-pop.
No, the whatever it's called, Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Oh, that one scene from Demon Slayer.
Which one? You'll have to be more specific.
The giant house going up in the fireball.
Oh no!
As brutal.
Does that mean everyone has to roll
Everybody make
throw
a
now?
saving throw.
Including yourself!
Keep in mind that Shore is on the
Dude,
Oh,
that doesn't
You
matter.
still have to make a dex save.
Yes.
You're within the range.
you got a 13.
Okay.
21.
You got an 18.
If this TPKs you guys, it is not my fault.
Okay, that's a 10.
Lothor, what's the DC? Just say it out loud for everyone to hear.
It's ATC 14.
Oh, okay.
Well, shoot.
Who all rolled higher than a 14?
Wait.
Just Jimmy.
Hang on.
Which is crazy
Hang on.
because you were
Hang on.
directly on
Hang
top
on.
of it.
Hang on.
With Bearlock on top of it.
Hang on.
Yes.
Favored by the gods. I get to roll an extra 2d4s to add to this roll.
This is Pete.
Guys, this is
D&D
big roleplay.
Guys.
Okay,
This
I
is
got
big roleplay, guys.
That's a 15 now, so I barely.
15, okay. How much damage
So who's
is
getting
this
grazed?
dealing?
You are taking 24 bludgeoning damage from an explosion.
24?
Yep.
And
Is
so
that the
that's-
full damage?
That is the full damage.
Okay,
So-
everyone who rolled high enough to succeed takes half of that.
Ooh.
Everyone else takes the full.
Alright, and it was how much?
24.
So I take 12.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh.
Guys.
I'm just imagining that whole Demon Slayer thing, just the house just goes.
Yeah. And then.
Yeah, the fireball's visible from town.
Okay. In midair, Shore just gets blasted up from the roof, kind of flails for a minute, and then casts
Featherfall?
Misty Step
Oh,
to get to the
that.
ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I put
I'd,
a shield around myself.
I'd say while that doesn't get you entirely to the ground, it gets you low enough that the impact doesn't deal any damage.
Yeah. And then he just
Sorry,
lands,
guys.
like, face first in the dirt.
Yeah, you all have been sent flying. Shore was straight up. The rest of you are sideways. Thor, you really wish there were some hay bales in your direction. Jimmy, you're okay. Your armor kind of cushioned you because it's padded on the inside. Mainly from sausage.
I got an armor class 17. What does that do?
so much
You are
better.
mostly made of armor. Your physical sensors don't report much damage besides what Sekra built. Although you do have a couple new dents.
I'm just on the ground and I'm like,
I just remembered, I can cast Hellish Rebuke.
Don't you dare! Now is not the time.
now is
for
not the
that.
time.
Okay, I won't. But harumph.
I was not expecting them to come.
Actually, let me check. Oh shoot!
What?
Uh-oh.
A few moments later, there's a secondary blast.
Oh.
And luckily, all of you have now been blasted out of its range. But you're all like, where the heck did that come from?
Guys, what was that one?
What the heck?
That was supposed to happen.
And it is from the exact same spot.
I'm gonna go investigate that.
Guys, someone wrecked our building!
You head to what is now a falling pile of rubble. And before it all finishes falling, because it's all like a little here, a few moments later, a little there kind of thing. It's all basically tiny splinters from the double blast, so none of it could really conk you on the head or anything. You see the initial crater from your glyph.
He's dying.
And then 15 feet below that, in the center, there's a smaller crater.
Whoa.
along with singe marks and traces of gunpowder hanging in the air.
What the? I like rub my sleepy eyes, just like making sure I'm seeing this
As
right.
you get closer, you realize someone had placed an incendiary charge in the basement. Probably under another hidden floorboard.
Oh man.
That old man was ready to go down fighting.
Who was this guy?
And also, how did he afford that? Or did he?
Taxes. Tax evasion will make you very rich.
Yeah.
True. Unless you don't have any way of earning money in the first place. Which his livelihood for 4 years was pretty bad. He was probably barely getting by.
Steal it. Like Shore does.
Or
Steal.
something else.
Give it now.
But anyhow, if you want, you can roll an investigation check.
I would love to roll an investigation check. Guys, come look at this. It's a good thing I told you to come look at this because I'm like half asleep and the other half may be concussed.
Probably.
That was a 6.
6. Okay. Yeah, all you can tell is that there was a bomb placed here.
Shore gruffly brushes himself off, casts prestidigitation, of course, and then looks over like, what in the world just happened here?
Look down there. Tell me what you make of that.
A bomb?
Gunpowder.
Sausages they can cook on that.
Yes, there was an explosion. What do you suppose happened?
Look closer.
You may roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Wish this incessant ringing in my ears would stop.
And who do you have to blame for that?
Not
Maybe shove
himself,
some
apparently.
sausages in your ears.
Okay, what was it? Investigation?
Yes.
So that's a 19.
19. You get a closer look at this second crater. You know the first one was from Lothor. But the second one, after he's pointed it out and you're getting a closer look, something is odd about this. If it was a spell gone wrong, it would have just made the entire crater bigger. But this seems more narrow and more focused. There's no way that old man could have made a bomb like this. It's a little too well crafted. It was a little too well crafted to have been his handiwork.
Would you say as much?
Where did that old man say to meet him?
He didn't.
Well, whoever they are, I will keep an eye out.
I'm gonna go inside and look for any sigils or calling cards or something.
You do... Well, I'll have you roll another investigation.
13.
13. Okay. As you're digging around the rubble, because this is really just rubble inside a crater now, you do find one thing. It's a piece of singed cloth. Crimson red. With a black dragon's eye.
History check?
Mead, you saw a similar cloth on the sleeve of every inquisitor earlier today. But this is a lot longer of a strip of cloth, almost as if it was used to tie something together.
Suspicious.
What have you gotten us into?
Me?
This is your sister's, isn't it?
You think I know everything about my sister? This is
not enough.
concerning.
You think?
Because if this were under the house, it means that its intended target would be the ones to light it aflame. Why would the Inquisitors be trying to kill the Inquisitors?
After a few moments, what are all of y'all's passive perceptions?
Hello. Also, passive perception.
That was
Still
a 17.
That's a nice 12.
Lothor hears it first. Footsteps. One person. Approaching from the east. From the forest.
Ooh.
After a few moments, a figure appears at the lip of the crater. That was some explosion, eh?
Who the blazes are you?
The figure descends into the crater to join the rest of you. But it's kind of dark. Hard to make out his details.
So I'm gonna try.
Anyone got a light or anything?
I will go ahead and approach him and cast light on his cigar. Or whatever it is.
Oh, no, not anything to smoke.
No. Well, whatever.
No.
Well,
He's not holding anything out, he's just asking for some illumination.
We can do that.
Okay.
We got that cantrip.
I have a
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go ahead and cast light on whatever is nearby.
You see a grizzled man. I'd say he's in his late 30s, early 40s. He's wearing what appears to be an Inquisitor's outfit, but it's very tattered and worn, and his armband is missing. I believe you have something in mind, he says, gesturing to the claw. Not that it does me any good. He pockets it instead of tying it on his arm. The name's Elias. I used to be the captain around these parts.
Oh, you're the one they came for.
That's right. Thanks for stepping in, by the way. It was interesting to see your glorious return, Ember Prince.
So you've been following us?
No. I had actually intended to step in if the old man had gotten into too much trouble. In fact, I was the one who planted that incendiary device, but I didn't realize you had put such a powerful glib on top of it.
Yeah, about that.
Regardless, if your plan had worked, those Inquisitors were in for one hell of a show.
You can say that.
What do you mean used to be the captain?
You could say I defected.
Is that so?
I've recently discovered more about what your sister may be up to.
Oh,
And honestly, it frightens me.
From who? You have connections?
I took a tour of the capital recently, part of some big fancy promotion business. Or at least that's what they want you to. The truth is, she wanted me to be inducted into her secret program.
oh.
She's creating an army, Lothor. Unlike anything Cartolians ever seen.
Why does that not surprise me?
And I'm afraid she's using your metallic friends to do it.
Oh.
I'm not
What is
that
she doing?
metallic.
She's drawn their literal essence out of them, killing them in the process, and turning it into elixir that grants soldiers with draconic abilities.
Much like how creatures from your homeland have been altered, but in a far more powerful and far more unstable way. They've even heard rumors she's been attempting to do the same to herself.
Should have seen this coming. She was too young to remember our mother's words of advice and ensuring the natural way of things remains.
I'm afraid that's not the worst.
Tell us
What could be
all you
worse?
know.
It's what she calls this program. Harbingers of Tiamat. I think she's planning on releasing her. Of course.
Kaelith, what are you doing?
I'm sorry I had to bring the news to you like this. I had hoped it would be under better circumstances.
After everything her father did to us, I can't believe that she would fall in line under Tiamat. Anything so cruel.
Sometimes powerful deities can have a way of persuasion that mortals can't.
It's still her choice.
True.
That's what I'm afraid of.
We can't control others.
If you understood for a second what our father did to us in the name of Tiamat, you would understand that she would never. She couldn't. How
She may not be the sister you remember.
Here we are.
Something's been done to her. I can't accept that.
Lothor.
I believe you briefly encountered some of my new allies after your little performance.
Yes.
These road figures.
They call themselves the Amber Rose. They're a bit of a peacekeeping force that opposes Kaelith's inquisitors.
I see.
They're not much, but they can help. If you want. But they prefer to meet on their own terms. So whenever you decide that you do want their aid, I suggest coming to find me. I can at least try to get in contact with them.
How do I find you?
With this, he hands you a sending stone.
Alright.
I'll keep in touch. Until then, well, I would say keep your heads down, but I think you've kinda screwed that option up.
At least one of us has.
Sure. Are you really certain that you didn't go unnoticed after your little parts that you played?
I'd be surprised if I did, but I have a way of slipping through.
There's a chance among this crowd, but you'll find that's not so easy among inquisitors. We have an eye for detail.
Whatever the case, we'll find a way.
Last wish you hadn't ratted me out.
Who now?
Firth. Squirrely man with the hunch. He's a little rat. Never should have joined the force in the first place. It's too much of a slime to even be of use.
We've met briefly.
As I'm sure you have After all, he practically has been the one running the barracks since I left. Wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to circle back around to spy on us now.
I'm sure he is.
But in order to prevent my own capture, I should probably...
We'll be in touch.
Likewise.
What was his name again?
His name is, Elias.
Heck yeah, like 50% of my characters in Frontline.
50% of your characters from under are named Elias?
Well, there's Saint Elias, and then Saint Elias, they started a tradition of naming the firstborn Baron of the von Kessel family Elias.
Oh, yeah. Anywho.
And also
Cut
Father
that
Elias,
out.
who was named for Saint Elias. Oh, well. There's a lot of Eliases, and there's a reason.
Yeah. Anywho, Elias goes ahead and gathers what little of his belongings are lying among the rubble, mainly that just being the piece of cloth, and he will head back into the woods.
Very nice.
After that, I will turn to the others. Looks like we might need some healing. Alright. Close together now. Who needs it?
Healing, you say?
Enough with the
Enough with the memes.
Might as well be doing
We're
that.
trying to
Soon.
avoid copyright. We can't just show that I'm recording this.
Who needs it?
I can handle myself, thank you.
Oh, I can fix the
I'm going to
copyright.
heal myself.
Well, keep in
It's too
mind
late.
that I recharge on a short rest. My spell slots.
Mine's a
I'll have to
cantrip.
just cut it out.
Oh, a healing cantrip?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, clerics have that.
That's crazy.
What do you mean? What cantrip?
I don't even think I have.
Because I have access to the cleric spell list.
No,
See,
it's
which
not
one is
cantrip, it's a channel divinity.
Oh, that's
Um,
right.
Well, that still doesn't recharge on a short rest.
No.
Oh, okay, well then you do it.
Mine does.
Yeah.
You do it.
What do you do?
Alright, so who needs healing?
Everybody needs healing.
But you need healing.
We all want healing.
I need a healer over here.
Innocent healer.
Medic.
Well,
Heal,
okay.
heal.
So then I will cast Cure Wounds however many times I need to.
Okay. I'm assuming that's 4 times.
It's 1d8 plus 8 every time.
Okay. Well, you don't have to worry about getting them to max.
Yeah, and then I have another ability that can help with that too.
Mm-hmm.
With a healing light, which is now 46 that I can spread out.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and do that and use some of my extra sorcery points to do so, like twin spell for all of that, and yeah.
You could.
Everyone's health back up.
Everyone's health is back up. You guys can go ahead and take one last short rest before dawn if you like.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll probably have to set up an actual camp using some of the rubble now, as you now have no shelter to sleep in. Good job, Lothor.
It was funny.
Yeah,
It was
good
really
job,
funny.
Lothor.
Funny enough, that thing was literally prepared for when the Inquisitors caught the building on fire.
That was really funny, guys.
That was worth it.
Yeah.
Very much.
You got it add to the
In
lore,
fact,
so
In fact, his bombs
getting set off is what really made Elias come back. Because he's like,
Oh,
I thought they were done. He's like, what did those idiots do?
Why were there two?
He realized what it was pretty quickly.
this is getting
though.
out of hand. No, there's two of them.
Alright.
Okay, anyway.
Are we trying to avoid copyright or not?
I don't know. I'm just doing whatever.
Anywho,
You're not being funny enough about this situation. Be funnier.
Be funnier, guys.
Jimmy's over here
Go ahead
roasting
and take a
sausage
short-
on the fire.
go ahead and take a short rest, guys. Nothing else really happens.
Okay. We're good.
Okay.
And during a short rest, are you able to use hit die to recover HP?
Yes.
Yes.
If you want to do so, you can.
Okay.
Just in case there's anything that Shore wasn't able to heal.
We're gonna need it, fellas.
Maybe.
Ah,
But in the morning, you all awake in the middle of this crater, I assume.
oh, cool.
Um,
I don't wake because I've been awake because I don't have to sleep anymore.
fair. You've been keeping watch, but nothing
Yeah, but
really
so
happens.
have I though, because
No issues.
I don't need
Yes,
to
of course,
sleep.
coffee lock. You don't have to sleep. You don't have to rub that in.
Okay.
And
I don't have to sleep
you
at all.
guys head into town, and the townsfolk are just looking at you like, what happened? Because you're still covered in soot and gunpowder from the
Not-
explosions.
Not sure. He cast prestidigitation again.
I know. They're all actually more surprised that you're clean.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I might have that.
What? You never asked.
When this guy.
He's like,
But yeah, you guys are able to do whatever you need to in town, but there's really not much left for you here currently.
Well, I do it too.
Okay. That just leaves Jimmy and Bearlock covered in grime from the explosion. But you kind of looked that way before you came into town anyway, so no one bats an eye. They're still kind of surprised that you're even here, though, Lothor. Everyone still partially believes that you were dead.
Shall we have breakfast at the local tavern?
I could eat.
I really want to be a celebrity for a second.
Fair anyway.
Bro celebritying. Guys, he wants to flex.
It's been a while since I've been recognized and beloved. You know, that would be kind of nice.
Don't let it get to your head. I certainly don't. He very much does.
Well, you guys can go ahead and head to the local tavern, and you're all sitting around a table eating your breakfast, which only cost you like 5 gold total. When Mr. Squirrely Man shows up. I forgot his name for a moment. Apologies.
It's like something
Firth.
Perfect.
Firth. Yeah, that's what it was. He walks in and he's followed by 3 inquisitors. He walks up to your table, hands clasped in front of him, kind of wringing his hands actually, as he approaches you, Lothor, keeping a healthy 10 feet distance.
Hello, Firth.
You know me, sir?
Of course I do.
I would like to apologize for my shrewdness the other day. I did not realize who you were.
I see.
Trying to make up for it after the fact.
No. It was admirable that you were willing to go about your duties, even in the face of such oddities.
If I may, in terms of oddities, there has been a man who has recently defected from our ranks. He used to be the captain around these parts.
I've heard of this.
What is your guidance on the matter?
My guidance on the matter.
Let him be.
With all
No,
due
no.
respect, I was asking the
I'm
prince.
aware.
He kind of glares at me for a moment.
Perhaps I did not make myself clear.
My friend does not fully understand the implications of such actions. He does not know the honor by which we do things here in Long Chen.
Doesn't seem very honorable to me.
What crimes does he stand accused of?
Treason.
Reason.
Siding with those who have chosen to be our enemies.
Is it really a choice?
It's always a choice.
A choice to be hunted down? Is that a choice?
Now, sure.
Before. Not now. Well, what's your answer?
Mic drop.
I'm rolling an insight check on him.
Okay,
I rolled a 16.
alright.
Are you trying to persuade me? Because if so, I'll have you roll persuasion against it.
This is intimidation.
Then roll intimidation.
Okay.
Just kind of hoping.
Okay, everyone in unison. Fuck.
Sure, will you please let me handle this?
What you rolled?
I forgot to... hang on. That's not very good. So that's a 9.
9. He kind of scoffs. Perhaps, my lord, it would be better if the Bahamatian waited outside.
Let me handle this.
Fine. I'm not leaving.
Very well. Then he turns back to you, awaiting your answer.
If I can answer that question with a question first, why did you join the guard in the first place?
Well, you can roll an insight check.
Okay.
He's kind of glancing around uneasily at the other guards.
Halfway between two numbers. That's weird.
Oh. That's called a fudge roll.
And 17.
17. In that case,
Okay. Oh my gosh.
whisper time.
Alright. So I'm going to ask him, I'm going to say, when did you join this order?
Well, I heard about Kaelith's grand plan to make Long Chen the great nation it once was under your father's rule. And seeing as how we were more prosperous in those days and my family needed the fortune that it provided, I figured if I enlisted, perhaps I could help provide for them now what I couldn't before.
Very well. And having enlisted, has that come true for you?
In some ways, I'm able to send a portion of my weekly stipend back home, but it's not quite the amount I had hoped.
Not the amount you had hoped. That seems true of a great many things. And this is not an attack on any one thing. What is it you're loyal to? If you are to strip the rest away, where does your loyalty lie as a member of this order? As an inquisitor?
Honestly.
You're outside. You're outside.
No, I'm not.
He's
I never
still
walked-
sitting at the table. He refused to walk away.
Oh, okay.
He just said he was old.
Why? Come again?
What is it you are loyal to? You strip everything else away. Where does the loyalty of the inquisitors lie?
In other words, what matters to you most?
To my fellow soldiers. And to our queen. And to you.
What about the family you shined for? Do they come second?
Unfortunately, these days the order demands such.
And you're willing to accept that?
Not entirely, but as long as I'm able to receive what I need to provide for them, I'm able to put up with a step of honor, you know.
So, if you're loyal to the queen and to your fellow soldiers and to your country, what would you do if you saw them become a danger to themselves?
In what way?
What if you believed that their judgment were flawed? Would you trust yourself to know better?
Is this a question for him or for you?
I'm afraid I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't. Do you not trust yourself to be your own judge?
I believe that the deities are the final judges. We need only do our best.
And that is the difference. This man you're after chose himself as a judge above all others. I perceive through your answers that you feel the same, but you're afraid to say so. Don't let that cloud your judgment. Your loyalty, above all, is to the order of things. In striving to go after one who has made another choice, you weaken the order. You weaken yourself and your loyalties. That does not mean, should the opportunity arise, that you should deny the order the judgment it seeks. But it does mean you must be cautious not to fall into the same trap that enticed your enemy.
You speak about these slips of honor being worth the effort. What if what you were fighting for ended up gone because of your actions, because of your negligence? Would it still have been worth it? Could you still live with yourself?
I do not believe this is a conversation that I can continue.
Very well.
And with that, he will walk away.
He'll say,
Other
as
soldiers
he's
following
leaving, I'm going to say, Firth, be cautious. If you choose to step on a snake, it bites. Choose to leave it in the briar, and it's of no harm to you.
He pauses for a moment, looking back at you, and nods, walking out.
Oh, and watch your step. And as he leaves, I will subtle spell cast Hold Person on him to paralyze him.
But what are you doing?
So
You
that's,
really sure that's necessary?
Yeah, I
There's
would not
3 other
escalate
guys
this.
with him.
I would not escalate.
it's a wisdom saving. And this is a subtle spell. Anything.
DC,
16.
he fails.
Okay, so then he is paralyzed and can reroll the save on each of his turns.
What
He,
are you doing?
He freezes mid-step, falling forward out the door. A few moments later, he's still struggling. Again. Fine. And then, after a moment, get off me! As he gets up, brushes himself off, and hurriedly rushes away.
I think we made an enemy. Possibly.
He made himself my enemy.
I suggest we move on. Wait.
Very
Finish your group.
Okay. What do you guys do now?
We're gonna move on.
I
Next
that.
city.
You're not gonna contact Elias first?
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What do you say? It works like the sending spell.
Let's meet. That's all.
When and where?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Remember that mossy grotto you arrived at on your first day?
Yes,
Meet me there right now.
we will be there.
I'll bring the roses with me. And then the stone's magic pulses out. Its use is done for the day.
Very nice.
But yeah, I'd say at around noon, if you guys want to just skip forward in time, you meet him at the Mossy Grotto. When you first get there, there's actually no one there.
I am going to make sure that we're not followed, especially by Firth.
Of course. You may roll a perception check for that.
Ooh, that is a nat 20!
No one followed you.
Plus 7, so it's 7.
Well, Verth tried. But you caught his eye before you even left town, and he got the message quickly. You arrive at the Mossy Grotto. It's exactly as you remember. A few moments later, you hear
footsteps from underneath you as the far side of this patch of moss lifts up to reveal a hidden doorway. Clever, with Elias coming up from a ladder. He kind of stops with half his torso still underground as he rests his arm against the door and he says, "You coming?"
Wow, we're in Vietnam apparently. Secret tunnel.
Tunnel.
I have a video that we need to put in to show exactly what this looks like. Hold on.
Okay. You'll have to show me later,
Oh,
but because he is now ducking back into the tunnel, leaving the trap door open for you. As he calls out, "Be sure to close up on the way in."
Very good, very good.
I
We
feel
do that.
That's a pretty good point to be finishing up, too.
Yeah.
We still got half an hour.
Up to y'all.
We can keep going for a little while. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much it, actually. But yeah, do you guys keep following him in?
I'm gonna follow him into the secret tunnel. This is pretty great.
This is just me.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
You are
Whoa!
lucky that just shows up as white on the video.
Whoa, that's not okay. Shoot, that's not cool.
I'm
Buckets.
confused.
Buckets.
That fell through the basketball hoop.
What the heck? Where's that even there?
I don't know. But anywho, you guys enter
Space
the
right.
what you now find to be a small subterranean tunnel.
Yeah, but guys, isn't it so
And,
good? This is me and Jimmy Dean.
As you close things up, it gets a little dark. But then Elias lights a lantern, and the light fills the space. "This way, follow me. The rest are waiting." You follow him down the tunnel, and after about 20 feet of twists and turns, you come into a small chamber. It seems to be a simple meeting room with tree stumps for seats. As the four from the crowd are here.
Homie.
Velas is sitting on the farthest stump, the knotted staff still in his hands. He pulls off his hood, and you see now that he actually has twigs woven into his hair.
I respect.
Lothor, it's good to see you and your allies.
Of course. Any ally of... Well, the real Long Chen is an ally of mine.
That's good to hear. So tell me, what exactly brought you here?
Well, I'm not entirely certain, if you catch my drift. Only that the Tao seems to demand it. And, well, if this is true about my sister and her doings, it must be stopped.
I agree. What she has done is an unspeakable horror. And the fact that she's doing it many times over is devastating to the Tao. I can feel it. The Tao.
I had to destroy my father in order to prevent this evil from surfacing before. I don't know if I can do it again, but...
Well, you're not alone this time. Just as you were not alone before. The lady was with you even then.
And I place my hand on your shoulder, and so too is Bahamut, and I will cast guidance.
Regardless, I'm sure Elias has told you the bare bones of who we are.
Yes, the
But I believe
rose.
proper introductions only. As I said before,
Obvious. I am the head of this order. To my right, he motions to a tall woman still wearing black clothing who happens to be polishing a dagger. Is Lyra. She's our deadly scout, you could say. To my left, he motions to the other two. Sorry, I gotta pull up the proper thing.
That is so real.
Gotta pull up their stat blocks because I do have individual stat blocks for each one of these guys.
We'll
That's
edit it
so
out in
real.
post.
Yeah. Let's see. He's Conrad, our strategist. He motions to the bulkier guy. He also serves as our heavyweight. And the small one is Chip. He's our informant. He collects information for us.
It's very kind to meet you all.
I am Shortyash Kamarjin.
We know who you are. Prince of Zuradror.
Well, how about roles then, since you shared yours? I'm the leader of this troop.
Our intelligence says that's not quite the case. You have no leader. Not yet.
Well, close enough.
Besides, we know you mainly merely hired this group. You may not be the leader, but you're more so the pocketbook.
Hello.
What's that supposed to be?
I feel no need to explain. You, Mechanical One, however,
Hello.
you're an interesting.
Yes, it.
Forged in Zadristan, were you?
Maybe. Maybe not.
I
It's
know
a
your
little hard
whole
to shake.
story, but if you don't want it shared, I will keep it.
Very well.
And you, Paladin. You're the only one we had struggles finding information on. It's almost
Can we
as
do?
if any record of you has been erased.
Any real bad? That's good.
I would see that as a bad thing if I were you. If your record's gone, it's more than likely that someone's after you.
I see it good. I can live life in peace and cook on my sausages.
Peace with this group.
Well, not this group. For this group, there's peace.
And good luck with that. Regardless, allow me to explain why we wanted to meet with you. If you ever require it, we may have found a new secret passage into the castle.
Oh, please.
One that is not on any of the maps you drew as a child.
Please tell me more.
It appears that the new Orthodox system also served as a tunnel for some of the inquisitors, a bit of a secret entrance to their barracks within the palace walls.
Excuse me, new aqueduct system.
Yes. While Kaelith was still in her right mind, she actually improved the architecture and economy of the capital quite well.
That is the sister I know.
However, I believe these aqueducts have been sealed off for the most part. At least to the common folk. We suspect that she's using it to funnel her dragon essence throughout the city.
Less good.
Regardless, we believe that as long as we wear protective charms, we should be immune from the essence's effects. And we could potentially create our own opening into these aqueducts in order to infiltrate the castle.
Loudly or quietly?
Preferably quietly, but the fact that it leads to the barracks poses some risk in that regard.
Risk or not, I think it's worth it.
Is this something you're willing to do? If all else fails.
Just get me to Kaelith.
How exactly do you plan to confront her?
I've had years to think about that. I've never found an answer. Not one that's satisfying.
Mm-hmm. Then maybe it's not satisfaction you need.
What would you suggest instead?
With how she is now, the best way to put it would be to put her out of her own misery.
Everyone keeps talking about my sister like I don't know her anymore. Perhaps that's true, but
you have been gone a long time. Many things have changed. Your sister included.
just get me to her.
Right. As to how we'll get into the city, I believe you've taken care of your own means. I think the inquisitors will end up preparing a convoy for you and your group. As for us, we have our own base.
Very good.
When you arrive in the capital, meet us at the Silver Scale, a local tavern. We'll be there in a fortnight.
Very well.
For all of you at home who don't know how long a fortnight is, that is 2 weeks.
It is in fact 2 weeks.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Please don't.
That's getting cut out.
Editor, blow him up.
Wait, not me!
Collateral damage.
Oh,
Okay.
I nearly just fell over.
That's what you get from the blaster.
Yeah.
Anywho. With that, I think we're actually going to wrap up tonight.
Very well.
Sweet.
I have one last thing, though.
Alright.
Jimmy, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
It's them bad sausages, man. You gotta be careful what ingredients.
And unfortunately, you're doing this with disadvantage.
Connor Reaper, roll good. Come on, Jimmy.
You said what?
Constitution with disadvantage.
Constitution saving throw.
With disadvantage.
So 17.
Okay.
Oh, dang. This is strong as ever.
Find my notes on that.
Well,
It did
14
good.
got plus 3.
Yes.
It's the more easy to remember this effect. Jimmy, for the next 4 days, you have disadvantage on wisdom and intelligence saving throws.
Wisdom and intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
For the next 4 in-game days, you have that debuff.
What?
Lothor, I'm sure you remember that from your arrival in the Dragonlands.
That was not very fun.
intelligence and wisdom, you say?
Mm-hmm. But that is where we're going to wrap up tonight. People, I was about to say folks, and then it almost came out pokes.
Smokes.
But
Pokes the smokes.
I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's session. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for those of you on YouTube. And for those of you who will be on Spotify, please make sure to follow this podcast so that we can continue making this in the future. And as always, let's have some fun. Play some games. And this is Adventures of Aetheria, signing off.
Bye.
Hey, see you guys.
Have a good day. Take care of yourselves.
Yeah. Love your family.
As if they don't already.
Yeah. Oh, really? Why not?
Well, maybe for reasons.
Maybe for reasons. Love your family if they are worthy of love.
Apparently this is glitching out. I cannot hit the stop record button.
Here we go with the bloopers.
Here. I got it. Maybe.
Blooper one.